What's up, guys? Appreciate you guys watching the video today. I just want to give a quick breakdown and my thoughts on the infamous baseline of bounds last night in the Houston-Purdue game. It's obviously getting a lot of attention online, and it was just a great concept and great execution by Houston, but I just kind of want to break down my thoughts on what happened. Before we get into that, I just want to give all video credit in this video to PGC Basketball on X. If you love basketball content and you're on X, definitely follow PGC. Obviously they're known for their player camps and their coaching clinics. But man, they have almost 80,000 followers on X over here. They put a lot of great stuff out for free on there. So if you're on X, definitely give them a follow. I'm not taking any video credit for this. This was made by PGC. I'm just simply giving my commentary and my breakdown on this. We'll get into the video.
Actually, a chess match that occurred here. So on this, Justin just got the win on this.
I'm going to mute that, just kind of give my thoughts on it. Try to make it somewhat original because I am using their video. Before we get into it, I just want to talk about kind of the peel switch. And a lot of people call it the peel switch now. First, people just call it taking first cutter. I've heard coaches call it that, but I think everybody's calling it peel switch, so I'll do the same. All it is where the inbounder will try to take the first threat, or whoever's guarding the inbounder will try to take the first threat or the first cutter. What doesn't happen in this clip that needs to happen is that as soon as Braden Smith peels to take the first threat or the first cutter, he needs to be replaced. He kind of needs to be on a string. And there's a few reasons why Purdue never got back to him. Number one is because Houston's very physical and they actually screen bodies. And when you set a physical screen on somebody and force them to push through it physically, it occupies them, whether it be a half second, full second. That's all it takes. So he's occupied trying to get through this very physical screen, and they're never able to replace Braden Smith. It's an excellent execution by Houston there. Can see again, it's kind of a wider shot here. This action here, I think is what sets it up. You get two false cuts here, what I like to call false cuts. It occupies these two guys, and it opens. You can see how open the paint is. If you want to nitpick, you could say that after this guy's cut, Heidi could probably be in to help a little more instead of full denial. It's so easy to go back and second guess things after the fact, and really when you're able to break it down on film. But you can see a very, very physical screen here that forces the over. A lot of coaches talk about that now, is force the over. And Smith, he reads it, and, again, it's easy to go back and second guess. Should he have helped as much as he did here? Maybe, maybe not. It is the concept they've ran. You'll see that they've ran it most of the season. But you get a super physical screen here, and that just sets everything in motion. They're never able to get back on the inbounder. It's really good stuff. You'll see it here throughout the year. These are kind of a few clips where they've ran it successfully and kind of what it should look like. Obviously, Rutgers is running out of a different formation here. But, again, he's going to take first cutter, and then they should get it replaced. He's going to peel switch on the first cutter, and he just kind of follows him to the rim because that's where the cutter went. Here's one where they get the first cutter switch, and then they get it replaced on the inbounder. I think that's kind of in a perfect world where they want it to be. You can see even on that one, they end up getting two on the ball. USC is just not able to make them pay for that. I think on this one, Illinois is trying to step in. I don't know if they show it. There's Michigan State running it as well. You pass off that first cutter, but the key is you've got to get the inbounder replaced. There's Michigan State again. And again, all credit to Kelvin Sampson, his staff. It's excellent play design, execution, but I think you got to give most of the credit to the players here. These guys screen hard, they cut hard. They play the game extremely, extremely physically, and they play the right way. So you got to give credit to the Houston players here for executing. Again, I just think the physicality of the screen sets it in motion. It occupies the help. It's really, really good stuff. Kelvin Sampson's loving it. I just want to, and again, Coach Painter, he's a lot smarter than I'll ever be. He'll win a lot more games than I'll ever dream of. And it's so easy to second guess after the fact. I just want to talk about kind of why I don't like the peel switch on the baseline of bounds. I think it's a pretty good concept maybe in half court defense. I just want to give my thoughts on why I don't like it. And again, this isn't me trying to second guess Coach Painter. It's just my opinion. Number one is because I don't like it when you don't guard the inbounder. I think on the baseline of bounds, to me, the biggest advantage defensively on the baseline of bounds is that you have a guaranteed stationary offensive player. He can't move, he can't dribble. Okay, I like taking advantage of that, and I feel like this concept doesn't take advantage of that because he's not being guarded, he's not being pressured. He's got clear vision to make all his reads. Think about it. In the half court, if I told you that on half court defense, the offense is going to have one permanent stationary offensive player where he can catch the ball, he can pass the ball, he can't shoot it, and he can't move, can't dribble. I think you would take that. So you take that in the half court. Well, on the baseline of bounds, you get that for free. He's stationary, so I like taking advantage of that myself instead of not guarding him. I really like putting a big on the inbounder. Number one, because most bigs aren't very mobile, so you're asking them to come out here and guard all this stuff, and it's hard for them. Number two, it's a big. Obviously, they can guard the ball, they can pressure the ball, and take the vision of the inbounder away, and pressure his reads, and maybe even pressure him into a mistake or get a deflection, things like that. That's just kind of how I like to guard the baseline of bounds. Again, Coach Painter's a hell of a lot better basketball coach than I'll ever be, but that's just kind of my thoughts on it. I appreciate you guys watching. Again, all video credit in this goes to PGC Basketball. PGC Basketball on X. This is their video. They made this edit. I did not. I'm just giving my commentary. Hope you guys liked it. If you do, give it a like, comment. I'd love to talk to you in the comments about this, and consider subscribing. We'll see you in the next one.